I'm running low on food. We're gonna take a look in the pantry. There's not much stuff, but I'm gonna show you what I make for some snacks, what I come up with today, just to get us through because it's been vacation week. The kids have been eating me out of house and home, and I really didn't plan on going grocery shopping until Sunday, and today is Thursday. So we got a lot of time to cover. Let me show you what I'm thinking of doing. I always take an inventory of everything, take a look around, see what we have. Like we have some chips, they can manage with that. We're gonna be going out to lunch tomorrow and Sunday I'll shop. So I've got 3 nights worth of dinners, which I already have planned, and 3 days worth of lunches and snacks. So my whole goal here is actually just to get us through with snacks, and for lunches I have some hot dogs and stuff. That's not a big deal. So what are we gonna make for snacks based off of what I have? Well, I have some dates and I have some peanut butter. So I'm definitely gonna get together some energy balls for the kids. That's gonna be a great one. So I'll show you how to make those. I have my starter out. This is just the discard, and I'm gonna make some pancakes. And yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I'll make pancakes, and that way we have them for breakfast and snacks. My kids will even eat them for snacks, especially if I make them little. So I'll make some mini pancakes. That's a good snack. And then I'm making some bread. That'll be for sandwiches. And my kids just like bread and butter and jam. I have some dead bananas. The only thing I might have to do is I might have to go out and buy some bananas because they go through them like crazy. But these are perfect for some banana muffins, maybe blueberry banana muffins. I have eggs. Like gold, man. But I'm gonna boil some of these. I usually steam them, but my steamer wasn't working yesterday, so I'm hoping that it's gonna come through for me today. I have some hummus, and I'm gonna put together some little hummus and carrot cups, so we have some snacks. My husband likes those as a snack. And in the freezer, I've got some blueberries, so that would be good for the blueberry muffins. But yeah, I mean, it looks like kind of empty. Like we don't have like a lot of stuff in here, but I think we're gonna make it. We're gonna get through. Do you love it? Mm-hmm. So I took the dates out, and then Julie and I started snacking on a little date cut in half. I got this is the Teddy's peanut butter organic, and some Q baking gems. And Julian's like, what do dates taste like? Because this doesn't even taste like a date. And I'm like, well, it tastes like sugar. So it's just like a heavenly little snack. That is a great little snack. So we're gonna make some chocolate chip banana muffins. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm here. Hi. I just want to make sure I got the little guy in here. Chocolate chip banana muffins. We'll start with 2 bananas. We're gonna mash these up. And JJ opened up all of these dates for us because we're actually just gonna take this now because we tried those. We liked them so much. We're gonna put peanut butter in them, and then like 3 of those huge gems, and put them in the fridge, and that way we have snacks whenever we want them. I mean, these are definitely like kind of like a high sugar, high calorie, but there's no processed sugar in them, and they're just such a delicious, healthy treat. I'm gonna put in 2 eggs, 3/4 a cup of, I'm gonna use almond milk, homemade almond milk. The recipe for everything you see here today, and then homemade almond milk, which I make every week, is in my app. And the app is super easy to use. You can even make meal plans on it and create shopping lists from that. It is $1.98 a month. It's super affordable, or $19.99 for the entire year. I even added this entire snack prep as a meal plan so that you can click into it and you can use your shopping list right here. So you can buy everything that you need, or go through your pantry first, of course, and click off anything that you already have. And then you can actually download a PDF so that you can download all of the recipes, super easy. Or if you want to download a shopping list, that'll also be included. So you can go to the store and you're going to get all the recipes printed out so that you can just use them and go through them, and they're going to be right with you. The app is a completely ad-free experience, and it's just designed to make everything easier for you. And the link to that is down in the description box. Why make my own almond milk, you might ask? The almond milk at the store has a ton of emulsifiers in it, which is extra additives that we don't need. And the one brand, this is my thing with budget, healthy, balanced cooking, is that a lot of times for the things that you want that don't have all of the ingredients in them, they're just simple, they're what you're looking for, there is one brand and it is expensive. So almond milk is one price. A little tiny container about the same size as this is $7 of the MALK milk. Now, if you want to pay that, go for it. That's delicious. That's a healthy option. But I can buy almonds and make this, and I can thank my friend Sarah for that. she taught me how to do it. I can buy almonds and get 3 times the amount for the price. I mean, it saves me an exorbitant amounts of money. 3 tablespoons of peanut butter. Once that's really well mixed, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. And then I'm gonna add in 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of baking powder, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I like to just add those dry ingredients right on top and then mix them around on top, so that like the dry stuff gets mixed well together, and then kind of incorporate the whole thing, but that way I don't have to use 2 bowls. Once that's fully mixed, we're gonna mix in about a 1/4 cup of chocolate chips. I have these Enjoy Life ones. I also like the Hue gems. Those are really good, but they're kind of bigger for these cupcakes. We're gonna use the little ones. And then pour them into our cupcake container. And then I did end up just having them add 3 of the Hue chocolate gems over the top of them because we ran out of the mini chocolate chips, so I couldn't really put them on top. But I loved how it turned out because they ended up being these big, like, pieces of chocolate on top that made it just so decadent and delicious. Everything was literally so clean in here, and I go to make a few things and a dinner, and
I don't know what to do.
my kids complain about they don't know what to do. And it's a disastrous mess. But I did make this creamy chicken and wild rice soup. It's already like getting kind of thick, so you can always add water or more broth to it. But it was so good with like some lemon zest. I know, maybe it doesn't look that good, but it tastes delicious. And that is also on my app. We're gonna put these in the oven at 400 degrees for about 16 minutes. All right, we're trying the cold boil method for the eggs, which is something I haven't done in years because I've been using my steamer for years, and now it's broken. So we'll buy a new one at some point. We can be grateful for the fact that it lasted 10 years. But we're gonna boil these, and then I'm gonna take them off, and I'm gonna cover them for 11 minutes and put them in a nice bath. Now we just hope for the best because I haven't done it this way in so long, so hoping they are not. So for the dates, we're just doing a little bit of peanut butter. You don't have to go too crazy with it. Like when we were making our snacks, we did some extra, but you don't really have to. And then we'll do 3 of these little gems in here. Really chocolate them up. And make a little sandwich, and we're just gonna put these in here. And some notes on our ingredients here. Not all peanut butters are created equal. It took me a little while to figure this one out. Lots of peanut butters have added oils, and the big thing that you're gonna find when you're shopping that's gonna say no stir. If it's no stir, it can be creamy still, but if it says no stir, that usually means it has added seed oils. So you wanna read the ingredients on the back. This one just says organic dry roasted peanuts and sea salt. That's what you're looking for. The one at Aldi is also very good and pretty inexpensive. I think it's less than $5 last time I looked. So I really like that one. I just wasn't at Aldi when I needed peanut butter. I love shopping at Aldi for certain ingredients, and I'm gonna keep sharing what those are on this channel. So if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe. But I can't always get everything that I need there, right? So I have to grab it when I can, and sometimes I have to pay the premium because I'm not going out of my way to go to multiple stores. I think one thing too is that you'll find if you stop eating added sugar, that things that you once thought were not very sweet taste very sweet. Like this tastes very indulgent versus maybe even just a few months ago, especially from my sugar addict child, Julian. He is now completely interested in smoothies or a snack like this. Like he was like mowing down on these chocolate chips that have no added processed sugar. They have a coconut sugar in them. They're quote technically a paleo food. Eating these, he's like, these are so good. I mean they are, but would he have said that a few months ago? Like I don't know. He eats a yogurt now that is a grass-fed Greek yogurt, and then we mix in this naturally sweetened jam that has no processed added sugar, and he loves it. So we moved over from like the pouches of yogurt with the 17 grams of sugar and stuff like that, even like the organic ones still have that much sugar in them, to a bowl of yogurt like that, and big game changer. But it took a little while to kind of get there. So here we go. All right, next up we're gonna make some energy balls. So I've got 1 cup of oats. These are like rolled oats, not instant oats. About a half a cup of peanut butter. I am going to eyeball this because I don't want it to go into a container because it'll put it in a container, then it will stick to the sides. I don't want to spray it because my spray has like garlic flavor with it. So we'll leave this if we need to add more peanut butter. I think it should be good though. I'm gonna do some shredded coconut, about a 1/4 cup. Vanilla. I don't know, I think that'd be fun to do. Vanilla is good in this. A pinch of sea salt, about a 1/4 cup of maple syrup or honey. So I'm using maple because that's what we have today. I'm out of honey. And a couple of tablespoons of flax seeds. These are good for your omega-3s. Now I just have to remember to go into my Instacart and update that I need both honey and a little bit more flaxseed. So luckily I've made these a bunch of times, so I kind of know like if it's the right consistency or not. So I'm like, I think that's the right amount of peanut butter and it's really perfect. So, but you can definitely measure. I do recommend if you have like a cooking spray, like olive oil would work in this. Mine is just like it's a Primal Kitchen brand and it has like a seasoning on it and it's a garlic seasoning. And I'm like, I don't know about that. So we're not making a ton of these today, but these should give us snacks for the next few days. And I know that my 9-year-old likes them and he's the picky one here. A lot of times I'll make these with either raisins or craisins and you can very easily put mini chocolate chips in them. My 9-year-old doesn't like chocolate, so we're not putting chocolate. I've got a cookie scoop that'll help me make these uniform, and then we're just gonna roll them into balls. I'm gonna put them in the fridge, and they should be ready to eat in the morning. You can eat them right away, but they're kind of like crunchy because these are made with the oats. So it's nice when they sit for a little bit. The oats kind of get the moisture from the peanut butter and the maple syrup, and they taste even better. Oh, that reminds me that I want to make some granola. I doubt that I'll get to it right now, and we're out of yogurt anyway, so maybe we'll just have to wait till next week to do granola. Okie doke, we're doing carrots. Now, if my memory serves me properly, I do not buy organic carrots because they are part of the Clean 15. They're not something that you need to buy organic. I will double check this. That is my memory. Not necessary. Low chemical ratings on them. If you're like, I need to buy all organic, that's fine. If you're like, I need to buy nothing organic, that's fine too. I'm just sharing kind of my thought process and my methods behind things now. So I feel a certain freedom once I shared kind of my opinions on food that I've been working on for 3 years. So I'm so happy to be here with you and to feel alive and excited to share. So we'll just see what these 3 carrots get us. I'm trying to make 4 containers of them. The nice thing about carrots too, like if you are like, I have nothing in my fridge and I need some healthy food for the week, bananas and carrots, I mean, bananas aren't like high in nutrients, but they do have calories and they are a natural sugar source. They're just really cheap. And bananas also don't need to be purchased organic. So you can get them for really, really inexpensive. So Aldi is a great place to get organic hummus. So I'm just gonna fill up these little containers with hummus. Should be a couple tablespoons. Something else I'm working on is trying to move towards glass, but money doesn't grow on trees and you can't like replace everything in one weekend. So it takes time. So those are just carrots and a little thing of hummus. These are a great grab and go. Really simple. That didn't even take me 5 minutes. So apparently I shouldn't have put this through the dishwasher because it got warped. But I like to use this egg container for my eggs. This way I always know which ones are hard-boiled. I always only keep hard-boiled eggs in here. Wow, they're perfectly cooked. I'm psyched. So the age-old method still works. Boil, cover, let sit for 11 minutes. That's it. Ice bath. So Ben's looking for paprika because he wants me to make him deviled eggs, but right now I'm not making deviled eggs. I'm just making egg salad. So I start with about a 1/4 cup of mayo. I may end up adding a little bit more. I'm gonna do.
What is this for, Aggie?
Nope, that's chili powder.
What is this for?
Bacon chili.
Bacon chili?
Bacon chili.
Oh.
We'll do a teaspoon
Mom.
of mustard. I have a Dijon. You can do just like yellow mustard too, if that's what you prefer. And then why chop eggs for egg salad? You can just mash them up with a fork, right? A little salt. Be careful. I feel like it's easy to oversalt egg salad. You don't want to undersalt it either, though. Wanna try it? I love egg salad. Wanna try it? Not in the mood? You gotta taste it. Oh, it's good. I'm just gonna take this, and then tomorrow we're going skiing, and I'm gonna pack myself a lunch, and I'm packing a egg salad wrap with some lettuce. Tortillas are also one of the things that I don't buy anymore. I'll show you how to make them in my video that is 10 things I don't buy anymore, but here's what I'm making instead. That video is down in the description box, so when you're done with this one, I'm gonna put it up at the top of the screen. You can watch that and learn how to make the tortillas as well. And other things that I now make at home instead of purchasing. Or I've switched out my products. I've done a lot today. I realized I'm not a flour, so I have to make whole wheat pancakes, and I don't even know what that looks like. Haven't done it before, so we're gonna put a little cap on this discard right here and put it back in the refrigerator for next time because we'll just have to use it for something else. So I still have to bake my bread, but I feel like we actually filled up the fridge quite nicely already. Like, here's the energy balls. These are the dates. This is my leftover soup from dinner tonight. I've got my hard-boiled eggs. We've got our carrots, and I've got egg salad. And back here, the leftover, who's this guy? Pancake. But I also have my homemade tortillas. These are homemade sourdough tortillas that are perfect for egg salad sandwiches. So I feel like we really filled things up pretty quickly here. And I am hoping to be making some pizza tomorrow night for dinner. So I'm gonna make some dough at some point, but not in this video. So I decided to adoringly call these muffins. As I thought they looked kind of like a Dalmatian, and then someone on Instagram was like, they look like cows. So it's like muffins, perfect. I did also make sourdough bread on this prep, but I shared that recipe in my recent video, 10 things I'm not buying anymore and what I'm making instead. And I'm just going to send you right over to that video so that you can watch this, and you can also get some other amazing recipes for homemade things that I'm making at home to save us money while still trying to eat real food. It's just warm because it's fresh.
Oh. This one is hot. This is hot. A real hole.